Hello and welcome to At the Movies with Regan and Reeves.
Today we will be reviewing Stanley Kubrick's masterpiece, A Clockwork Orange.
So basically, Clockwork Orange revolves around Alex, who's this juvenile delinquent that goes around with his three friends.
Called Droogs.
Droogs, yeah.
Droogs.
And they just mess with people. They break into houses, steal, rape, they're just awful human beings.
They are not the type of people who you want to be friends with, and yet Alex is incredibly charismatic. Like, you cannot really help but to root for him, as messed up as that may sound.
So that's the end of the non-spoiler section. Please come back when you've watched it so we can discuss. Let us know what you think.
Please.
Yes.
This movie, now that you've seen it, features music so prominently. Like, music is such an important part of this movie.
Why do I think that is? Well, it's mostly to do with the character's intuitiveness towards it. Like, how he feels, really. In the beginning of the movie, he basically will stop his, Droog from being disrespectful in order for him to hear Ludwig van Beethoven's...
Or Ludwig van, as he calls him.
Yes, because he's so,
so tight with Ludwig van Beethoven, as we all are. He's so enamored with this music, and it's really almost beautiful. And the fight scene between his gang of Droogs and the other gang of Droogs, like by Billy Boy, I think he calls him. Yes, that's what he calls him. The scene is almost choreographed to look like an opera, or like you're watching a ballet, just watching them fight to the beat of the music. And you wouldn't expect a character like Alex to like Ludwig van Beethoven, but he does, and that just adds to sort of his
character.
Exactly. He's so charismatic, and he's so witty, and the scene when he's with the police officers, like, you can tell he's talking to them almost sort of tongue-in-cheek, but he's also respecting them in a weird sort of way. He's just...
No, sir.
Exactly. No. Have you now or ever have been a homosexual?
No, sir.
Darren! Were you in police custody this morning?
No, sir.
White jacket, blue pinch stripe. Prison custody?
Yes, sir. On remand, sir.
White necktie, blue. Religion?
C of E, sir.
Do you mean the Church of England?
Yes, sir. The Church of England, sir.
Back to the music, when he goes through the treatment and it makes him physically ill to listen to the Ninth Symphony. Like,
I felt for him. I felt for this awful character.
Which is so sad. He is literally one of the worst people in the world.
Ever.
I mean, if you saw him in the news, you would ask for his death. But in this movie, he is the protagonist. He is the, person you're rooting for, and it's sort of an awful feeling.
It just does such a good job of manipulating you. Like, at the end, when he could finally listen to the Ninth Symphony again, meaning that he says he was cured, or that he has reverted back to his terrible self. But I felt so happy for him. I was like, yes, he can enjoy music again. He can also enjoy raping again, which is not good.
Beating people, and
stealing, and crime.
And I'm pretty sure if that movie had kept going, he would have gone back to Dim and Georgie.
Actually, do you want to hear a fun fact?
Okay.
It was originally a 1962 novella by Anthony Burgess, who's a British writer, and in his original ending, Alex actually redeems himself and realizes the error of his ways. However, when Burgess was publishing that book in America, his American publishers told him that an American audience wouldn't go for an ending like that. They would think that it was too neat or too unrealistic. So when Stanley Kubrick read the book, he read the American version, which did not have that final redemptive chapter. So the movie ends on the note that it does, with Alex reverting back to his original bad, thuggish self, because Stanley Kubrick was actually unaware of the true ending of the source material. The author, however, forgave him for this because Kubrick simply didn't know.
Okay. I feel like it ended well in the movie. Like, it would have been...
I love the ending.
Because, like, ending on it, he was redeemed. I don't know,
American audiences wouldn't go for it.
Exactly. Like, that doesn't seem, I don't want to say realistic, because, like, it could very well be realistic, but it doesn't seem like
It doesn't seem in keeping with Alex's character.
A really cool part of this movie is, like, all the Russian slang that's used.
It's Cockney slang mixed with Russian slang.
Yeah.
So it's
really
very hard to understand,
understand,
especially at first.
Yeah, I mean, we had to use subtitles.
We both use subtitles, yes. But listening to the dialogue is part of the fun of the movie. Like, we were saying, when Alex is sort of at his worst. That's when his dialogue is most exciting to listen to because it's so lyrical and, like we said, Shakespearean.
Thou globby bottle of cheap, stinking chip oil! Come and get one in the yarbles! If you have any yarbles, you eunuch jelly thou!
And then when he is cured, in the eyes of society, his language gets much more boring, he sounds much more normal, and then at the end of the movie you can tell that he's sort of gone back to that he's cured, once again, this time in his own words, because when he's sitting with the psychiatrist, his dialogue gets so much more exciting.
Especially when, like, the pictures come up and she's like, tell me what this means, and it's like this, like, string of words that are just profane and gross, and you're like,
ooh, the old Alex is back!
yeah.
Like, woohoo!
Party, not really, because he's an awful human being.
He's an awful human being. We don't endorse him, but you gotta love him. He's one of those
low-key
people.
love it. Like, he's like low-key, you're like kind of rooting for him, but then like the other 3/4 of you is like, you need to go to jail again.
You need to be locked up.
And you need to stay there. No treatment for you. Even on the streets, when he had the treatment, I don't think he was good for society. And there's like, this whole idea about the priest makes this argument about he isn't a good person because anything that he does isn't his free will.
Yeah, taking away someone's free will does not make them good. So I think, it's that's very clearly a main theme of the movie is, but then how do you force someone to be good? Are there people like Alex who are just born bad and are bad for society? What do you do?
Well, thanks for watching. We would love to hear what you think about Clockwork Orange and maybe... Yeah.
Please let us know in the comments.
Yeah, we'd like to know that there's people out there watching. Hope you have,
Hope you're not too disturbed by this movie.
Please. We understand if you're a little freaked.
Sorry.
Thanks for watching. I'm Regan.
I'm Reeves.
See you later.